Hi, welcome back again. So today I was hoping to possibly, I'm sorry, this is like reflecting really badly off my glasses. Let's see if I can get the light but get it to not reflect off my glasses. Is that better? Do y'all like that better? I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix it, guys. I don't know how to fix it. Okay, you're just gonna have to deal with the reflection off my glasses. So, welcome back. Yeah, as you can notice, I colored my hair. Let's get a good, I have a ring light here, by the way. Look at that color. So it's supposed to be purple. Story time. So my hair was supposed to be purple. I used a box dye, or I guess it wasn't really a box dye. It's Ion, which you can buy at Sally's. I love them. I've been using them for years. Well, the color shade was called Tanzanite, which is it's a purpley blue, but it's still more on the purple side. My hair is bright blue. It matches my fiance's car. It's a thing. Either way, so my hair is blue now. I decided to go ahead and cover up the bleach parts as that grows out before I get a perm. Today I just had my hair up in some two little cute French braids. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's been 3 days now that I colored my hair and I really enjoy it. I have always loved having colored hair. Honestly, this past year has been so weird because it's the first year in the last 4, like since basically I started college, that I did not have colored hair. Full color. Yeah. Either way, so getting into this video after story time, I wouldn't say a big collection, but for someone who, makeup's not my job, it's just my hobby, I just really enjoy it. I feel like I have a really large collection. I used to be able to fit everything, including my eye palettes, in my little acrylic drawer that you saw in my last video. By the way, go check that out. I go into detail about every single one of my products and how I feel about them. Some of them I have a strong feeling, some of them I don't. So, anyway, I can't do that anymore. As you saw, I have a tiered cart in which I have to separate my lip products and my eyeshadow palettes, which is fine. I quite enjoy the size of my collection, if I'm being honest. I like it a lot better than not having choices. But what comes with that is that I don't use every single one of my products every single day. I used to have like one blush and one highlighter, one bronzer. So it was something I was using every single day, and so I was going through products. Like I said, some of my e.l.f. stuff, I've gone through like 3 of them just because they were my only product of that kind. So when I did my makeup, that's what I would use. Well, now that mine has expanded, I have more options, more choices. Some of those aren't that many. I have like 4 choices for bronzer. You know, well, 5 if you count like a duo, I think. But what I want to do is I want to try out doing the Project Pan. I've seen a lot of people do it. I enjoy watching Project Pan videos, especially Sarah Rose. I love watching her videos. She's just so calming and chill, and I love her videos, let me tell you. So I guess let's get on into it. I have a few things, 9 things that I want to put in to start with. I'll kind of start with the base and then go from there. So I actually have 2 primers that I would like to get full use and out of this year. The first is the NYX Honeydew Me Up. You can see I've already used quite a bit of it. I think it's very reasonable that by the end of this year, I should be able to use this up. If I keep using it every single day, I think it'll work out. And I mean, honestly, this product doesn't really have a place in my collection. I could just declutter it because I don't have a need for it. but I would rather use up this product that I bought because I don't like wasting my money like that. So the next one is the Stuck on You Eye Primer by the Beauty Crop. As you can see, I've gotten some really good use out of it. I would honestly like to hit pan on this. It's pretty deep. I still have, I think it's only right there for now. So I would really, really like to hit pan on this. I'm hoping to be able to do that by summer, so in a few months, because this is my only eye primer, so of course I'm going to be using it every single day. So yeah, I really hope to be able to use this as much as possible. So next, I don't have any like foundation concealer. I only have like one for each skin tone I have. So it's not reasonable for me to put one of those in there since I don't have like 5 foundations I can pick from. Right now I have a single one, and it's one that I had to buy because, as you can see, I'm a little bit darker than I was in previous videos because I am now doing self-tan. I am trying out a new self-tanner and I am really, really enjoying it. I like the color it's giving me. All of that later. But yeah, if you want more on like my opinion on like body care, skincare, including sun tanning, I can totally make a video on that. And just show you kind of what I'm using now. But anyways, so my next product is a bronzer. So I know this is new to me. It's only 2 months old, but it's the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in Honey Drip. And you can see the use I've gotten out of it. I'm already starting to get a little divot. Will I hit pan on this by the end of the year? Probably not. But I want to get some really, really good use out of this. So yeah. Also, if there's any time when I'm just like not satisfied with a project being in my pan, I don't mind doing, I think they call it a rolling pan. So when you finish a product or whenever you feel like taking one out, you replace it. I'd be fine doing that. I don't really feel the need to do that. And another thing that I want to do with this is it's not just about wanting to hit pan on it. It's about wanting to put a focus on it. So in a day when I'm like, I could do either bronzer, I can be like, oh, why don't I do my e.l.f. Putty? Just because I really, really enjoy it. So I just want to put a focus on something. I'm not going to be hard on myself. I'm not going to like force myself to use makeup I don't feel like, because again, it is a hobby. Like, I'm doing this for fun. This is a de-stressor for me. So why not make it that way? Sorry about that side note. Into the next product, I do have a blush. I have the Will Powder Blush in Perseverance by The Balm. This is just a sample size. I haven't used it that much. I got this in an Ipsy. I would really like to hopefully hit pan in this by summer, maybe. Maybe. Hopefully by the end of the year at least. I think that's very reasonable. It is a small sample size. So I'm looking forward to using this. This is one of my like favorite colors. So we're excited. The next thing, which I think I have a pretty good usage out of, is this Douce Free Matic Highlighter in Glisten. I've already almost used the entire embossing off of it. You can kind of see, hopefully you can kind of see where I have a little divot. I've been using this every day recently. It is an absolutely beautiful color. Oh yeah, I'll swatch these as well. So that is the Free Matic highlighter. This is the blush. This is a little bit more peachy than I tend to want to go, but using it as a topper, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Okay. And then the bronzer in Honey Drip. Make sure my hands are clean. It's just so creamy. Like, e.l.f. products are so freaking good for the price. I'm gonna do a double dip because... So this is just a really beautiful color. It's one that I can definitely use when I have my self-tan or without my self-tan, which I love. I try to find like bronzer, blushes, highlighters that I can use both times because my tan is pretty distinct. But yeah, there we have it. So moving on, I'm actually going to move up to the eyes now. I have a single shadow. This is the Space Case Cosmetics. I think it was supposed to be an ombre shadow, but it wasn't. It wasn't. But it's called Karma is a Beach. So this is what it looks like. The packaging has some wear and tear on it. I also got this in an Ipsy. It looks like I barely used it, but I promise I used this. I would just like to see a big like dent in it. I'm not hoping to hit pan on this or anything. Like, if I do, woo, that's amazing. But I'm mostly hoping to hit pan on this. Or, I just said I wasn't. To get a pretty good divot on this. So that's exciting. Another one, I wanted to go ahead and put an eyeshadow palette in. Will it stay in? I'm not sure, but I want to try and test it. I do have about 13 eyeshadow palettes right now, and that's quite a lot for me. I'm used to having 2 or 3. I mean, I love the options, but so I was going to put in the BH Cosmetics Love in London palette. I really, really like this palette. This is what it looks like. It's just a really nice neutral, and I already have a pretty good divot in Scone, Big Ben, Lovely, Cheers, and then you can see some nice usage in Piccadilly and Crumpet, as well as Palace is one of my favorite ones. I have a lot less usage out of these. I'm hoping to start using this one as like a eyeliner. And that's like especially Crumpet and Posh, because I think I'll be able to get a lot of use out of those using those as eyeliners, and then just doing these for like everyday looks. These are more cool tone, which is why in recent days I have not really been reaching for it, but I think I'm getting back into, they're not like cool tones, but cooler than what I typically go for. So I think that's why I'm getting back into it. And then the last 2 items are lip items. The first is something I also got recently. I got it at the same time that I got my e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, which is in November, and it's already getting gross and disgusting. Rude. And that is the Ulta Beauty Gloss Stick in Chill Pill. I love this color. It's a really, really good color. It comes where it's above this, so you can see I've already gotten some use out of it. I'll show you how much I have. I am under no illusions that I'll be able to finish this. I mean, it's not that much, but I'm hoping to get like half use maybe. I think that's reasonable. This is one of those products that I just reapply 20,000 times. I'll do it this way. It's a really nice like mauve-y cool toned pink. So I'm excited to get some use out of that. And the last lip product is brand new to my collection. Maybe I should show you the 2 new things as well. But this is brand new to my collection. I just got it a few days ago at a Marshall's. I found it for $7.99. And okay, so it's a MAC lipstick. Marshalls and TJ Maxx do have a lot of MAC lipsticks, but typically they tend to be like really burnt oranges or really bright reds or somewhere in that mix. You don't get a lot of nudes. This is a color that's on my lips. How beautiful is that? It's called Can't You Tell? Now, I will say, you can see the difference. I will say on my lighter skin tone, it looks orange. On my deeper skin tone, it looks pink. So be mindful of that. Depending on your skin tone, depends on how it's going to look. But you can already see I'm getting some use out of it. I will reapply that. It's their Luster Glass formula, but oh my gosh, I've been using this for like 3 days straight, and like only this, and I've really been loving it. But yeah, so you can see those are two very different colors, but both in the pinky family. And so I'm hoping to be able to get some good use out of both of those. So that was a really short video. This is a really, really short one, but those are the items I plan to pan or try to focus on for this year so far. I will go ahead and I guess update you. I don't want to do it every month. That seems like a lot, but maybe bi-monthly. We'll see how I'm going on everything, if there's any increase in like dents, anything like that. But yeah, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed. By the way, how cute is this top? I'm trying to stand up, guys. I promise. Okay. So how cute is this top? There's like a little, oh, it came untied. There's like a little bow that you tie. And I'm dumb and untied it. Okay. How cute is this? So cute, right? By the way, the reason why I have trouble is because the chair I sit in is actually a gaming chair. We can't afford to buy a new office chair. So right now I'm dealing with an old gaming chair, so it's really sunk into the ground. And because of the way it sits, because it kind of sits like a normal chair sits like this, right? This one sits like this because it's for optimal comfort as you watch TV, which typically you're like leaning back doing, and terrible angle. But so it's extremely hard to get out of. But anyways, so that was the products. I'll do a speed round just for remembering. So we have the 2 primers, 1 bronzer, 1 blush, 1 highlighter, 1 single eyeshadow, and 1 eyeshadow palette, and then 2 lip kind of glossy stick formulas. So I'm looking super forward to that. Yeah. Oh, I'm just a mess, guys. School just started back yesterday, and yeah. Okay, anyways, so thank you for joining me once again. I hope to see you back soon. And I really hope you've been enjoying these videos, or if you just found me, I hope you enjoy them and stick around for a little bit longer. I don't have a regular filming schedule because I am going to graduate school, and I am also I'm also working part-time at Michael's, so I work about 20 hours a week, and if I'm off school, I work about 40 hours a week. But I really hope you enjoy these videos and stick around. Come back if you want to. But yeah, so thank you for joining me.